Jeff Blankman with you here today, and we are going to be congratulating our bracket challenge champion with our KCM Sports Rewind, which is, of course, sponsored by, of course, St. Anthony Rehab Services. And Jason Phillips, the head girls basketball coach with the ESAC Raiders, is our champion here for 2022. Jason dominated things, finishing well above everybody else with Kansas as his champion. And also, Jason, I got to ask you, I finished in last. I barely scored I didn't even score 400 points. You put up like 1,500. You finished in the top 99.5% of the brackets filled out on ESPN this year. So you almost had the best bracket on ESPN with all of the upsets. How did you do it?
Dumb luck, I guess. That's pretty much how it is. There's so many good teams anymore. At any given time or night, anybody can win. But one of the things that I watched more basketball this year because Iowa State was a little bit better.
Right.
So I watched a lot of the Big 12 games. And I picked a lot of the Big 12 teams because they play defense. And ACC, they can score. So I picked Duke and Kansas to be in the championship game, which I was close. North Carolina beat Duke. But, there was two ACC teams that made the championship, or the Final Four anyway. And so that's kind of how I went with it. And I picked Iowa State to make the Sweet 16. I did pick Iowa to also make the Sweet 16 because I thought they were playing pretty good, winning the Big Ten, championship. But the Big Ten just didn't play very good defense this year, and they didn't play very well in the tournament either. So that's part of, but it's still a lot of luck,
So did you take time to think about all this stuff when you filled your bracket, or did you just go through and start clicking?
Well, you texted me the night before or the day before, and I said I'll do it tonight. And I usually just kind of click, but I did take some more time this year, and I don't know why. Probably because I had some time, not as much. As busy or as cold that day or something, and so I did take a little bit more time, and I looked at each individual pairings the first, because if you don't do well in the first round,
you're in trouble.
Yep. And so I looked at each individual who scored what, who played their defense a little bit more than I usually do. Okay, now like I said, it's still a lot of luck. It's all luck. But I'd rather have dumb luck than no luck at all. So, that's a good deal.
Just your second year of doing this, and you get this.
Well, there you go, because I wasn't very good last year at all.
Any pressure on you now next year to keep up what you've done?
You know what? As long as Iowa and Iowa State play well, and, you always got to pick them upsets.
Yeah.
And you know what? Listen to ESPN a little bit. They know what they're talking about once in a while. But this is awesome. Trophies Plus did a great job of, doing this, and that's cool for the communities around, and all the coaches. I'm sure that's a lot of fun to do with them, and it's just fun.
Do you want to give any smack talk to the other coaches for next year?
You know what? I was really worried about the old Triton coach. He kind of was in there, and I thought somebody had picked Villanova, and I don't know who that was, and I thought, oh, that's a close one. If I lose there, I'm in trouble. And no, I'm not gonna trash it. And if I win next year, then we will. So.
Well, Jason, congratulations. Thanks for meeting us here today.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. Thanks.